Good morning, class. So today we are going to start the revision of lesson number 1, that is representation of geographical features. As I told you about the meaning of features. Features, you can see the attributes. So we will discuss how we can represent the geographical attributes. In the first paragraph they are explaining that you may have seen the globe on principal's office, or you have seen on your geography teacher's table. So if you have not seen, you can just check it on the Google. It is available there. What are globes? Next is, what is a globe? So it is defined as, you can say, it is a small model of the earth, and it shows the continents, ocean in a precise way. Their sizes are smaller, as we can say that in reality their sizes are very large, but we cannot show this one in a globe, so that's why the sizes are smaller. Details such as towns, villages of a country we cannot show on a globe. Large globes show more details, but it is very difficult to handle them, so that's why nowadays pocket globes are available in the market. You can purchase them, which can be inflated whenever it is required. Next is maps. So again, as you have already done also a map. What are the maps? Now you may have understood what is the map. So map is a drawing of the earth surface. Either you can draw a whole earth, or you can draw a part of it, but you have to draw on a flat surface. Nowadays you may have done in the holiday homework, your atlas book, you have seen that you have draw a map. Next is that you have to use a sheet of paper to use a map. Map can be folded, it can be rolled. That's why most of the people prefer to use maps in rather than globes. Okay, so you can say that details of various continents, countries can be put together to make a book of maps. It is called as an atlas. Atlas you have also seen. Nowadays you are having atlas book with you, and some of the students were saying that they are not having atlas book, and I told them that they can make a copy for completing their work. So they have to complete their work in the copy. First page of the atlas book they can do the photostat, and next they can purchase the maps from the market. Okay, maps are easily available in the market. The map in an atlas will usually contain more information than a large globe. Thus maps can have more information and they are easier to handle than globes. Next is distortion in maps. So what are the distortion? Distortion I explained you before also. Whenever the problem is arising, or wherever the problem is arising in maps, it is known as distortion. So we know that a round shape cannot be flattened completely, so that's why most of the problem come on a poles, that is north pole and south pole. So whenever you are going to make it on a flat surface, you will face a problem near the regions around the poles. So if I'll tell you an example, you may be having a ball with you, or you can just take a paper, just wrap it on a ball. You will see that middle portion will not be having a creases, but the portion which is, you can say, the poles, around the poles, the upper part or lower part, you can say the north pole and the south pole, that area will be having a more creases. Okay, so that's why we usually can identify from that experiment that near the poles we find it difficult when we make it. Okay, next is types of maps. So there are different kinds of maps. Some of them are explained here. First one is physical maps. Physical map which usually show natural features on the earth surface like mountains, plateaus, plains, rivers, they are known as physical maps. Next is this one, political map. So what they are showing? They are showing the boundaries of countries, states within the countries. Okay, they also show the location of cities and towns. Next is thematic map. So what they are showing? They are showing the weather condition, types of soils, types of vegetation, even the distribution of minerals and industries. They are showing on the thematic map. So thematic map is usually based on a theme, on a topic. That's why they are known as thematic map. I hope this one is clear to you all. Next is difference between maps and globes. So first of all, the difference between maps and globes are, first one is given: a map is a flat and a globe is round. So we know that already. Map is flat, globe is round. Next is a map may show the whole world or a part of it, but a globe always show the whole world. We already know about this, and we have discussed previously also that map shows, it can show whole earth, whole world, or it can show part of it. Means you can say that if you want to show full India, it can be shown on a map, or if you want to show only Uttar Pradesh, that also can be shown on map. But on a globe you cannot show like this, so you have to show the whole word, but in a precise way. You have to remember the word, but that is, you have to show the map in a precise way. Okay, next is shapes of the continents and oceans, especially those near the poles, are distorted on a map. There is no distortion on a globe. So this one already we have discussed, that there is no distortion on a globe, but here in on a map, continents on oceans, they usually get distorted on a map. Next is a map can show more details than a globe can. So that is already we know, map can show more details, but we cannot show each and everything on a globe. Next is globes cannot be carried out around easily. We usually do not take each and everywhere our globe, but maps, as we know that we can fold it, we can roll it, so we can take it with us easily. Next important features of maps. So this one we will discuss in the next video. I hope everything is clear up till now, whatever we have discussed here.